Yeah. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Al, the neighborhood economist. Yeah, I think I told y'all I went by the neighborhood economist as well. But I'm also the owner and founder of TICKR Apparel and TICKR Finance, where our mission is to close the wealth gap in the U.S. with crypto assets and dope fashion. And so we're the only YouTube channel that's dedicated and focused on them. So I'm super excited about everything going on at TICKR and super excited to deliver this content today. So y'all can go over to www.tickerapparel.com and learn more about the mission. And you'll see 4 of our premium t-shirts. We're working on some custom clothing. Got a piece on now. This may not be available. This is gonna be like a super limited edition, but this is not TICKR branded. I think you guys can see the Gucci G's. But my wife and I are creatives, and she used some custom Gucci. She used a custom Gucci scarf to actually make this shirt. So we got some stuff coming, and it'll probably be on ticker.com. If not, I'll let you guys know where you can get it. But super excited about everything that's happening. Anyway, it's enough about what we got going on. You guys can visit it right there, www.tickerapparel.com. 10% of all sales, gross sales, you'll receive it back in the form of Satoshis. So just make sure you enter in the correct email so we can send you the link to retrieve your Satoshis. There's no scams going to come directly from Coinbase. So yeah, man, super excited about that. So let's go ahead and get into the reason you guys are here. Like to try to get right to it, not to hold up you guys' time. Want to be respectful of that. And that is, okay, Al, what stock is going to really take off? I know I talk a lot about cryptos, but for you guys that may not know, I've been in the stock market since like 2007. It's been a while. Been investing for a while. But more obviously, crypto is newer, so I'm newer to crypto. But it's not a little. This is a pretty big company. It's worth like $700 billion right now. And that company that I believe now it's going to be this entire sector, but I think the leader is going to be Nvidia, the chip maker, the graphics card maker. As the metaverse begins to boom, and you've already seen it as Bitcoin has begun to boom. So for you guys who may or may not know, the Bitcoin mining rigs, and I don't have my screen share here, but I probably should put that up so you guys can see what a Bitcoin mining rig is. Let me just share my screen and see if I can get one up real quick. I'm gonna go to Yahoo Finance, but I don't Bitcoin. You guys can see. Bitcoin mining rig. People even had them for sale. So you guys can see them here. A lot of these rigs are powered. Now, these things use quite a bit of energy too. But a lot of these rigs are powered by NVIDIA's chips. And so the chip makers in general are going to see a massive boom during the metaverse and this play to earn gaming. Like the gaming industry also as a whole is going to begin to boom. But NVIDIA specifically, their graphics cards are in a ton of PCs. I think Mac uses them, and they're very much intertwined in the crypto space already. So, and this is a $700 billion company. Like I said in the previous video, as it stands, about 3.9% of the global population owns or trades crypto assets. 7 billion people in the world. It's including children too, right? But still, let's just take half of that out and say half of the people are 18 or over. So that's going to put you at like 3.5 billion people. Out of 3.5 billion people, you know, 3 to 6% of that owns crypto assets. So we got a lot of runway. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And so you guys can kind of see these rigs. And this is another thing people don't talk about as much with the mining piece. I'm going to do a separate video on that altogether. But there are some people who prefer or who make money in crypto mining these cryptos. And the thing about that is, once you can kind of get your rig and everything set up correctly and appropriately, then it's residual income because you're going to be earning the crypto regardless. So it's not necessarily based on investing in the appreciation of the coin. You're going to buy these rigs. These rigs are going to mine the coins, and then you'll have the coins. So you're gonna make money two ways. You're gonna make money on the appreciation. You're gonna make money on mining the coin. You got to do some research. I'll probably pull up a YouTube video. Like I said, I'll talk about all this in another video. But people kind of go into their utility bills because utilities will skyrocket if you guys are interested in mining and you haven't looked up how the energy costs. This stuff uses a lot of energy. There's a video I think on Viceland where they talk about Bitcoin mining, and there are like huge investment companies who have built these massive warehouses in like Iceland. And the reason they built them in Iceland is to conserve energy. Obviously, you got these huge warehouses with these mining rigs, which are essentially computers, mining cryptocurrency, most of them Bitcoin, and they get really hot. And so if you imagine, I'm in the South, I'm in Tennessee. So you're talking about Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, like in the South, if you have one of these rigs or one of these warehouses, like it's going to cost you extra money to make sure that these computers are staying cool and regulated from a temperature perspective. So that's going to be, extremely important uh, if you're interested in getting into this. Do your research on that. There's definitely a lot of money in it. You're going to have to invest some money. You guys can kind of see here just from looking at it, just at a quick glance, some of these mining rigs, they're costing upwards of $8,000, $9,000, $26,000. So you got to see what you're getting for that kind of money, and what your ROI, your return on investment, is going to be. But I can tell you, people make a ton of money mining Bitcoin and other currencies for that matter. And I think that's one of the things in the Twitter sphere and on YouTube you don't hear as many people talk about. It's always about buying the tokens, buying the coins, but you can make a residual income mining these coins, especially if you can get creative with the energy source and solution, whether you're using wind, water. You got to be pretty sharp or an engineer to really kind of get into that detail. But hey, you could partner with somebody who may not be interested in necessarily mining, but has the expertise on how to set this up. And then you have the financial resources, or you partner with somebody, but you guys come together, create a Voltron type situation, and you get your whole mining operation going. You could be just making residual money. Trust me, there are people, you can YouTube it, they're out here, they're making residual income on mining Bitcoin. But you got to understand the numbers. As in any business, it is a business. So that's just something to consider. But anyway, I kind of went off on a tangent a little bit about the mining, but I wanted to speak to NVIDIA specifically. They have their hands in every aspect of the continued growth of the crypto space. It's going to be it's specifically the gaming part, the NFTs that are coming forward, and the mining, because the mining is a huge part really of every kind of token and ecosystem within crypto. And like I said, NVIDIA, from what I've seen over the last year, has been kind of the go-to. If you look at, and typically we don't, when you buy a computer, unless you're a hardcore gamer, you don't pay attention to the graphics card because you're just on YouTube, or maybe you're doing some light gaming. But if you're like a real gamer, when it comes to this play to earn stuff, y'all, people are going to be able to make full-time livings. People are already making a full-time living playing video games, but it's not a ton of people. This technology is going to be so disruptive. I just talked to my barber about this, and I'm like, that there will eventually, I believe, be a mass exodus of people leaving the workforce. Wages will skyrocket. You're going to have a lot more freelance people kind of just doing work, working as they please according to their schedule, because they're going to have the resources and they'll be able to live the lifestyle that they want to. It may not be opulence, may not be Lambos and, yachts. But if you got a couple of mil and you're like, I don't want to work for nobody, You can make that happen with a couple mil in the bank, even if you're young. Like you can stretch that out, and then obviously give some in the market to continue to grow. But it's gonna be extremely disruptive. Like I said, people are gonna be able to play video games and earn money. These tokens can be turned into fiat currency. You can take a token, turn it into a stable coin, then turn the stable coin into a fiat currency, and just like that, have fiat currency operating in the real world off some token from Timbuktu. It's it's unbelievable. Anyway, I'm super excited. I'm keeping my eye on Nvidia. Levels are kind of high right now. It did have a nice pullback. It's had a nice rebound from the pullback. Hit some technical levels. It'll probably continue to climb. If crypto goes on another bull run or another leg of the bull run, you could probably expect Nvidia to have a sharp rise as well. But keep your eye out if the market crashes or when the market crashes. Uh, Nvidia is one you want to keep your eye on. It's gonna be one of the huge winners. Um, you talk about those big four: the Google, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Facebook, some of those FANG stocks they call them. And Nvidia might be replacing Netflix as the end in the FANG in short order, 3 to 5 years. When this gaming crypto boom hits, when this metaverse hits in a major way, you're gonna need some intense graphic cards and chips, and it's gonna be a lot of money, man, being made over there. So y'all keep your eyes open. I'm gonna keep my ears to the street. Real quick, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button if you found value in this content. Don't be stingy. It's gonna cost you absolutely nothing. You made it to this point of the video. You're like, you know what? He's right. I can rock with that. You're rocking with me? Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so we can get this out to more great people like yourself. And man, yeah, until the next video, I appreciate the love and support. Y'all visit www.tickerapparel.com. Make sure you pick up your t-shirt today. We'll get that out in the mail to you, and you will receive your Satoshis in 3 to 5 days. 3 to 5 business days, give or take. So, man, again, I appreciate the love and support. Until the next video, peace and blessings. I'm out. Y'all take care.